Hello there, Scorpio. Welcome back to the illest illuminator for your he says she says spread for the month of March already. So I hope you guys are feeling much better and lighter since the last reading was really intense. I just wanted to give you guys a little tip to get some smoky quartz. That's what I felt like Spirit was telling me just before I started this reading. Get yourself a smoky quartz, which will really reduce the negative energy. Also, like, show you exactly what your own patterns are that could be destructive. But the smoky quartz is really a good protective stone or crystal that is very beneficial. I feel like this is one of my favorite stones. It's really a good stone to remove negative energy from your space, from your mind, your body, your soul, and it really captures a lot of those negativity. And be sure that you cleanse it properly with a lot of smudging, sage, recharge them with the new moon or the full moon, and you can also place them in the earth or whatever works for you. But this is a really good stone, and I felt really pulled to give you the hands up about this stone. So if you haven't already, use it properly is what I'm getting. So let's see what is going on for my dear Scorpios in love and relationships. This will be the he says she says spread. It will include your part and whomever you are dealing with. Always feel free to swap around the energies, alright, because we are just energy readers and not, we don't read for persons. So let's see what the energies are for my dear Scorpio. What's the past energy for Scorpio? What's the past energy? We've got the Chariot reverse and the Three of Wands reverse. Some of you are leaving a Cancerian behind. I feel like there has been a lot of destructive energies where you could not move forward. There was not an agreement is what I'm getting through, or there was a lack of willpower or a lot of destructive energy, because the Chariot in the reverse could also definitely indicate a lot of imbalance and destructive energy in a relationship where things are just not moving forward at all. It's just like very much stuck energy. And with the Three of Wands in the reverse as well, you are definitely not putting in any energy to balance these energies out, turning your back towards it, but also not putting the energy in it to make it work, because you don't have any expectations at this point about this relationship moving forward into the distance. So there could be some kind of geographical distance between you and this individual, which makes it hard for both of you to come together. You might be living in different countries or different states, and I feel like there is a lot of distance, like real geographical distance, that is making it impossible for both of you to work things out. Like you need to see eye to eye sometimes, like literally. You can't always do things online. You can't always fix it by calling. You really need to see each other, and I feel like that has been definitely a key point for many of you. And I feel with this Queen of Pentacles, you have really inverted your energy towards yourself, towards your own material gains or the material world, nurturing yourself, finding your own peace and balance within the work that you do, or nurturing the people around you and yourself. So you're getting very grounded here is what I'm seeing. So that's a good sign actually with the Queen of Pentacles. So let's see what is going on with your person. What is going on for the person that Scorpio is dealing with? What are their energies? Please show us, Scorpio partner. What is going on? It feels like you're trying to throw in the towel, and your person is on a break, or they may have distanced themselves because they are going through some kind of a healing, trying to put the dots together, trying to make sense out of the situation, whatever has happened between both of you. I feel like they are really low on energy, very low on, very weak. Is not weak as in weak-minded, but this is someone that is quite sick. you know, like physically they could be very sick, and that could be one of the reasons why this person is not moving forward with you, because they need to rejuvenate, because this is a lack of compassion. This is being vulnerable, being sick, being weak. All right, so definitely with that Four of Swords, someone does not have the strength and the vitality and the health, all right, to make things work. They really need a lot of sleep, so they may be very much disconnected from society or from you. And I feel like maybe that felt for you as in like, well, this person does not really care about me, so I'm not going to have any expectations. While in reality, this person is really going through a massive healing, is what I'm getting. You know, yeah, Ace of Wands, they want to get back their vitality. This is vitality, this is spark, this is energy, and this is all draining. It's lacking. So I'm not really sure if it has to do with you especially, but your person seems in need of some care and some healing and strength as well. So this does not look So you may really assess whether this person is not really sick or not, you know, like, I'm really not getting a good feeling. Like, I feel like someone is really sick. Like, that's what I'm getting through very strongly. We got the Four of Pentacles reversed. This is that rigid energy that you are about to release now, all right? You maybe have been holding on to past resentment or past issues or not wanting to budge in a situation, and now you're about to come into a space where you need to let go of things that don't serve you so you can promote growth within your life, all right? This is good energy with that Four of Pentacles. Yeah, we got the Death card in the reverse, which is your energy. So a lot of things from the past may have came back around for you to solve them, for you to dive a little bit deeper, to understand what it is that you're holding on to and what it is that you need to release so that you can have or go through your transformation. But I feel like there is some kind of a resentment, or not resentment, sorry, resistance within your energy to make a change, because you may be feeling in the space of like, well, I'm not going to put in any work anymore because X, Y, and Z. I don't know what has happened prior. It does not tell me what has happened prior in your situation right now. So the only thing that is important right now is the present moment. So with that present moment being important is you needing to accept whatever ending has occurred so that you can transform in that. But with the Death card in the reverse, there is like a push towards your own transformation here, which is not a good, Let's see why. Yeah, Ten of Wands. This is a lot of burdens, being very busy, taking a lot of responsibility, and perhaps you don't want to be dealing with this energy right now because you feel drained yourself. So perhaps it's time for you to take on their energy of, you know, having a peace of mind with the fact that there is a break here, or having a peace of mind with the fact that there is a resting period, so that you can also fix your own burdens, your own responsibilities, and wrap things up so you can feel free and alive again in order to go on to the next stage of your life. Whether with this person or not, it does not matter. What matters is that you need to put an end to all this burden, because this is a heavy energy that does not want to get an end on. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. You're almost there. You're almost there to receiving or getting everything you wanted, like from loyalty to royalty to commitment to everything that you have desired. It's just like you're not seeing through the bushes, you know. Sometimes it's just like that. We're very close to achieving our goal, and then we're like, oh, it's never going to happen, and that mindset needs to change, as in like, you know what, now I'm going to take care of it and fix it one by one. Set your priorities with this Ten of Wands and break them down one by one. Write it on a list what you need to get off, you know what I mean, like what needs to be done in order for you to feel a little bit more free again, you know, room to do what you want. Because I feel like you've been very burdened with no fun, all right? Like, it's only work with no fun. Whether it's a relationship or whether it is work, it's like family, it's like personal life, friends, everything is just like burdening you right now. Four of Wands wanted to come out. So I do see a desire of this person coming back around in order to restore the stability in this connection, but it needs to go in alignment with your energy. And if you are in this energy, it just can't happen. So that's where you need to put the work in. We got the Six of Cups and the Ten of Swords wanted to pop out. So there is definitely some betrayal that has happened in this person's life. I feel like it comes from their from a friend of theirs that they were very, very close to, childhood friend. And I feel like something just, you know, someone hit them in the back really, really badly. And I feel like either you know it or you don't, you know, but this person has been betrayed by their best friend, all right? So maybe someone has cheated on them, because I do get the sense that there has been definitely someone betraying them, like a real good friend, like a best friend. And that's something that they are trying to recover from, all right? Two of Swords. But during the process, they are, you know, very conflicted. They're blocked out. So you're definitely dealing with someone that is a bit out of order, so to speak, or they don't know how to cope with the pain, all right? They don't know how to cope with the ending. They don't know how to cope with this betrayal. So their automatic pilot is blocking people out or not responding or being very conflicted, all right? This person could suffer from a PTSD trauma coming back from the past that they still haven't released or healed from, which is taking away their power and the strength and everything. It could be definitely also a parent, or most definitely a soulmate. So yeah, Five of Swords. And you know what they say, hurt people, right? So this person could have hurt you in the process, and you may felt like, well, you know, I did not deserve this. But this person is really conflicted, all right? They don't know how to deal with this energy, and they may have came from a very negative space, all right, trying to cause conflict as well with you. So yeah, I do really get PTSD here, you know, trauma that is occurring. This could have been something that happened way back, but it got triggered. And you know, we are in the Pisces energy, so Pisces does rule a lot about cycles and patterns, and also past life, which is all about healing. So a lot of people are going through massive healing at this point, where a lot of memories and traumas and things from the past do come back around in any shape or form. It could be a past betrayal, but it could be also a little betrayal that brings you back to the past and brings you back to those memories which hasn't been healed from the past, in order to get healing, forgiveness, and move forward. It is all about closing out the cycle. So Pisces season is immensely important to really dive deep into those mysteries, these secrets. This is your house, so it does rule a lot about things that we hide, things that we are very afraid of to admit to ourselves, endings, you know what I mean? So, and it has a lot of emotional trauma to it, because the death is an emotional traumatic experience. Let's be honest, like if you just look at the card itself, it's called the death, and we all know that the death in any type of form is traumatic, and it's something that some people don't know how to mourn. Talking about real deaths, you know what I mean? Like sometimes when we lose people, especially if we are young, for example, I can relate to that. When I lost my father, I did not know how to mourn. Like I was too young. Well, too young. I was teenage. Like no, well, I'm not teenage. What was I? 23 or something. So I did not know how to mourn, you know, and it's a long process, and it took me quite some years to get to that morning space, because my energy was like, if I work hard with this 10 of wands and just distract myself and try to, you know, get my degree and get things done and, you know, make myself and my father then proud, or whatever the case is, I will get you know, I will get over it. But that's not the way it works. So what happens is, when you go through that mourning period, that you don't mourn in the right way. I'm not only talking about that, I'm just talking about like life general that has to do with endings. We try to distract ourselves, and the amount of time we distract ourselves, it could be like some years that you are in some kind of a denial, taking on burdens, and try to work yourself in some kind of a rut, and then boom, you get burnout, and when you get that burnout, you cannot concentrate. Like, I got that burnout, and I was like, I didn't know what left and right is. Like, I don't know what the hell is going on. Then I had to go to my healing and mourning, and in that phase, I was very burdened with a lot of responsibilities from society as well. Like, oh, you need to have this done and that, and you need to have a good job, and you need to this. And it just came too much. Like, the opinions, my soul was craving for something different, and people were just like putting like labels on me, like, if you can't do this, then you're not successful in life, and like it was just too much. So that's exactly what I'm seeing here going on. Like I said, I'm just giving you an example of what I've been through in terms of my healing when it comes to an ending. It could be any ending in your situation. It does not really talk about the death itself, but letting go of holding on to either opinions of other people or the responsibilities of other people putting on your plate is one thing, and then facing the reality, facing the truth, and the acceptance of the situation is the second thing. And whether you realize it or not, you both are going through that same process in other ways. So your blockage, look at that. I mean, I'm definitely not calling in the energies, and I'll try to make it sound different for you, but your blockage is the 8 of Pentacles reversed, which is overworking, right? Like that's the example that we are discussing right now, right? So what was in my blockage was also like I was trying to overwork myself, take a lot of responsibility on my plate, so that I did not have to face this ending and this betrayal and everything that came around it. So the Hermit is there right in the middle, that is telling you that's your soul, right? The Hermit is the soul that completes a journey, and that Hermit is shedding a light on this betrayal, on this ending, right? With this 8 of Pentacles in the reverse, it says like, get off that treadmill, focus on your soul and what your soul is calling you to shed a light on, which is a betrayal or ending that you could not accept, regardless of what it is for you that betrayal represents, right? So this is you needing to really take your time off to look at this betrayal, this ending, this painful period of your life, so that you can heal, so that your soul can elevate. What is their blockage? We've got the Queen of Wands. Okay, hello. We got the Queen of Wands and the Two of Wands. My battery is running low, so let's see what happens next. So yeah, this person is afraid of making a firm decision, because if they move towards you, they know that this is going to be a very life-changing, their world is about to change, and they don't have the they don't have that energy right now with that Queen of Wands. They don't have that spark within them. They don't have the confidence to make that decision at this point, even though they feel it's going to enlighten them. It's going to bring them a lot of positive movement, but they just cannot seem to make that decision right now. They're definitely blocking a decision. I don't see a different person here. Yeah, because they have the Five of Pentacles. They need to go through this turbulence themselves. They have a lot of abandonment issues, and I've been saying this in a lot of other readings as well. It's a very returning topic. But with this Five of Pentacles, they're afraid that if they make this decision towards what their heart desires, that it will get lost anyway. And that's because they had a soulmate or a friend or a best friend that they really trusted, and it got them hurt. So because of that, they're like, it's gonna hurt me again, so I may not want to make that decision, because what if I choose what my heart's true desire wants and I end up being abandoned and rejected? So this is definitely what is going on, and I feel that has a lot to do with and I'm also getting the sense that and this could also apply to you within your own home environment, that you felt always lonely, you felt always abandoned, or you did not get the attention and the attention that you seek. So they are used to living in a house or a home where they have always felt lonely. So they're like, what if I live together with this individual and I get the same energy where we are strangled and not living in harmony? So very, very disruptive energy. And this is definitely that deep Piscean energy that just comes to the surface for a lot of signs to work on that. So what's your hopes is a Four of Wands. You both do want this. Like, I feel like there is definitely a great possibility for both of you to remain that harmony and come together in a more harmonious way. Domestic harmony is also something that you are very much focused on, you know. And with the Ace of Wands in the reverse, though, you're not really willing to take any action on that. Page of Wands, though, because you want this person to come out of the rut, come out of their shell, and show you that they are curious to be with you. Any other than that, you are just going to be in la la land and just try to ignore what is going on around you, is what I feel. Not in a bad way, but more in a way of like, if I take enough responsibility and burdens upon me, I don't have to face any of this. What is this? That I wanted to peek out. Wow, we got the Death card here in the reverse. So this person does not want to be over either. That's what I get. This person is just very disappointed in life. Yeah, the Hierophant. I mean, this person does crave for giving out those vows and holding on to their promises, or to do the right thing. And I feel like this is... Let's see, yeah, Three of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. But you know, this is feeding the pain is what I'm getting. Like, this person keeps on feeding the pain with this Three of Swords and Seven of Pentacles, but they could be also holding back because they know that they need to heal. This person is spiritually awakened. Like, their soul has awakened to the fact that their commitment issues, or whatever the issues are, comes from a past situation that has not been healed. That's why they are in the Four of Swords. So this seems like someone that knows which road to take in order to elevate, but it's just like, how do you cope with the pain? How do you heal yourself? It's a really, really painful progress that nobody really knows how to heal a broken heart. Nobody knows how to heal an abandonment issue. Nobody really knows how to make sure that it won't interfere with your future. So this is the energy that comes from the universe. All right, so I'm just trying to make you aware of these energies that are going through, so that you can also heal your part of it when you heal your part of it, they will also heal their part of it. Or find a solution to heal yourself without thinking of the other person, but how do you heal your past issues. The devil in the reverse, they do not want to go back to this type of energy, because the devil is exactly what brought you back both together to point out the pain. All right, this has definitely been a very karmic cycle, and when I say karmic, it's not always like, you know, karmic partner, but this is a cycle where a lot of negative energy has been coming up to the surface for both of you to heal, right? So they are aware of their controlling nature, of their possessiveness, of their addictions, of their negative behavior, and they understand that dealing with this devil energy and hiding yourself behind either closed doors or addictions or woman or different men is not bringing them any healing. And they don't even have to know the word healing, but all they know is that when they come back around, or they lay their head on the floor, they lay their head on the pillow, that they are still hurting, you know. And that's something that this person is now trying to find different tools, you know, assessing, contemplating on what to do, how to mend this. So this is both of you being on your own journey in order to heal a very painful ending. Outside influence. All right, yeah. So we got the Queen of Wands here, and we got the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles here. So this is definitely both of you, all right? That's what I feel. We got the King of Pentacles in your outside, Four of Swords, and the Temperance. So the first thing that you see with the King of Pentacles being the first card out is them being careless, ruthless, because the King of Pentacles in the reverse is ruthless energy. Like, they don't give a... You get it. So they only think about themselves, they're selfish, and that's all that lower vibration that you perceive from this individual, right? And if they are in the reverse, yeah, they don't show you any time, energy, or effort. So that's what you perceive. But in reality, this person is healing, taking a break. So you may feel like they don't give a shit, okay? But they do, because they are actually healing from their past traumas or whatever this ending has taken place, in order to become more balanced, in order to become more, ready to pour in your cup. Because if you are weak and you're sick, how are you going to take care of someone else? But if your soul is sick and your heart is sick, in a spiritual sense, how are you going to pour in someone else? So Queen of Pentacles and the Judgment and the Six of Cups and the Two of Cups in the reverse, one sweet day they will need to come back around to resurface the past and to bring up and to have closure to it, in order to have a more nurturing, balanced relationship. So what you see in the outside does not mean that that's the real deal in this situation. Outside influence for them. See, this is the King of Swords to the Ten of Pentacles. Their outside influence. This is a father figure that has been always cold in the commitment, or in the parents. This is the father. That's 100% the father of this individual, that has always been judgmental. Just maybe in a way, as in, like, if you don't have a doctor's degree, then you're not good enough. You should not focus on love or building up a family, or you should be always very cold, detached. I don't want to say judgmental, because this man is in the upright, so he is very strong, intellectual. But if your person was just not that intelligent, for example, I'm just giving an example, don't take it too serious what I'm saying now, but if they were just not the type of person that they wanted them to be, yeah, that could cause for a lot of friction, you know what I mean? So with this King of Swords being there, with the Ten of Pentacles, this father figure, this father figure was very much outside of the commitment and always showing like, this is what I've done for this family, this is what I've been doing, I bring the food on the table, I do this, and this, like always like summing up what they have done but not showing any emotions. So this is something that they are going through right now. Like being very judgmental is what I'm getting. Or like I said, like if you don't have a doctor's degree or you're not a lawyer, you're nothing. You know, that kind of judgments can really cause for a lot of conflict. Definitely if we do go through a failure, we tend to go back to what our parent or that person told us back then and go into a deep spiral of negativity. Anyhow, Tower reverse, 8 of Wands reverse, and the 5 of Wands reverse. So I feel like somehow along the line, this commitment, the parents split up, and there was a lot of people, there was a lot of fighting, and this person is now questioning what the reality was of their whole, you know, I get the confusion. I get the confusion. Like, why would you invest? Like, this person... But you get what I mean. Like, if someone is always like bragging about what they have built up and how much they need to live on their how do you say that? Like live on their, how do you say that? I don't know how to say it, but you get what I mean. And then that moment. But anyhow, what I was trying to say is that, yeah, eventually all the things that this parent preached them, or the masculine energy preached them, it just fell apart, and it was like one big mess of like only fights, arguments, and a lot of jealousy involved. So this is all what this person is going through, which is quite a lot. So, and this might be also something for you as well. This could be your masculine side against your feminine side. Like I always say, like even if you don't deal with anyone, this could be your lower, or not your lower, but your masculine energy against your feminine energy. So your feminine energy trying to take on a lot of responsibility, try to care for everything and everyone, and not really putting yourself on top, and your masculine energy is dealing with these type of energies. Anyhow, let's see what we got more. All right, that was a deep session, guys. That was a really deep session. What is going on? What is happening? I'm gonna continue this reading, as you guys know, on Vimeo. A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. So this could have started up in the full moon in Cancer, where emotions were running up and running high. But these, like I said, I felt like there is a resolution coming to this situation, and it's really home related. This is Cancerian energy. Like I said, you got Cancer there as well. So this could definitely be a lot of disharmony within the home life, with the people that you truly love. Those disputes going on at this point. All right, it said darkness and release, so you're needing to release a lot of darkness and your own self-limiting beliefs. Like I said, take a smoky quartz is really good to realize what your negative traits are as well, so you can transmute them into the light. All right, you got surrender and trust. So this does call for trust. You know, just surrender, just accept the situation, accept the ending, go through your completion, and trust that whatever is going on is for your highest good. All right, assessing. It's time for you to really go deep within and assess this betrayal or this ending that has taken place, and keep on having faith and trust that this situation will work out in your favor. But usually it always works out in your favor once you accept an ending and are open for the new chapter and new possibilities. And then it does not matter with whom it is, as long as you feel okay with the ending. Time out, awareness, contemplation, solitude, and time alone. Most definitely, that's gonna be your call. You know, that's gonna be your call. And with this new, with this full moon in Virgo, there are a lot of other energies that are going to come to the surface, or hidden energies that are going to come to the surface. So prepare yourself, ground yourself, take your crystals and do your thing. Hydrate, drink a lot of water. All right, so thank you so much, Scorpio. If you like this reading, share, like, subscribe, and comment, and let me know what your story is. And I'm looking forward to the next time. The link is down in the description box below this video. Thank you and bye.